We're on the road to Maury Airport in Middleton, Wisconsin, participating in the EAA Young Eagles rally, where they take kids up for their first flights or their second flights. But the big thing is they want to get kids, especially young girls, interested in aviation. Thing is, some of us old people like me, see, I got my plane shirt on, we're interested in aviation, so we like to come along and watch the kids' smiles and watch the fun, and occasionally we might get to go for a ride too. This is actually my first Young Eagles rally. I've been in the EAA for 3 or 4 years. I am not a pilot. I'm a dreamer pilot. That'll probably never happen, but I love to fly radio control planes, and I have an interest in regular planes. I just don't have the funds to fly my own. So this is my way of living it out. So we're going today with Mary, raise your hand, and Grace in the back seat. They're going on their, this is your second time to do this, right?
Yeah, it was fun the first time because every time they let somebody else drive a plane.
So you got to drive a plane?
Yep.
How long?
For 10 minutes.
Was it hard?
No.
Did they let you do anything fun, like talk on the radio or do loops or anything?
They let me do loops, but they
No, they didn't let you do loops. That'd be dangerous. They let you fly in circles, I bet.
Yeah.
Mary, who's that sitting in your lap?
A pilot that you handed to me.
That's my flying buddy, Mocha. She goes with me everywhere I go flying. If you look, she's my mascot. If you look close, she's got a pair of wings, so she's a certified pilot. She said this morning before we left, just tell those pilots to man the radio, I got the plane. So anyway, Mary is the caretaker of Mocha today to make sure she gets on the flight.
And this year, Mom said I could go in the front of the plane, so I'm excited for that.
So you're going to get to fly the plane, maybe?
Yeah, but the pilot doesn't let me drive alone because that would be dangerous. Well, with Mary, not me.
Oh, so she's dangerous and you're not?
Yeah, I'm safer than her.
Oh, okay.
He taught me how to drive an airplane.
Well, won't he teach Mary how to drive it?
Probably.
You looking forward to it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, I am too. So this is kind of a church outreach thing. We have a group at our church called the Royal Rangers for Boys and Impact for Girls. And it's just kind of a mentoring program for the kids. And this is one of our outings. And when I heard they were doing it, it's like, sign me up, I gotta go. So looking forward to it. We're gonna film some flying. I brought stuff so we can do all kind of neat things to film the day and watch the kids' expressions when they land. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the joy. So anyway, we'll catch up to you when we get closer to the airport.
It's an airport. It's just extra busy on this day because people come with their planes. They pay for the fuel and everything. This is free.
Yeah, I know.
It's awesome.
What is it?
It's awesome.
It's awesome? Why is it awesome?
It's an opportunity of a lifetime. You can go till you're 18 or 17, I guess.
And you plan on doing it, right?
All the way.
Does anyone know what the 4 forces of flight are? Gravity? Awesome, that's one of them.
Which way does that one point? Yep. This one points down.
It's also called weight.
Lift.
Yep.
There you go.
Lift.
That's this one up here.
Because if you have a force pointing you downward, you have to have lift that's going to help you go upward.
And does
help you
anyone
fly.
know?
Oops, sorry.
Does anyone know where that comes from? What part of the airplane helps get you into the air?
All right, in my walking around, I met somebody and they says, oh, and I told them what I was doing. They said, oh, you need to interview these 2 high school kids we have. If I remember right, you guys both started in the Young Eagles. You got your first flight with Young Eagles, like we're here today. What was that like? First, this is Piper.
Hi.
This is a very appropriate plane name, Piper. Let me guess, you're Cherokee.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is Noah. No, Noah's float boats.
Oh, yes.
Well, he's taking it to a new level. Anyway, enough of that humor. So, what was it like, Piper, your first flight? What was that feeling when you got in the plane and got to go?
It was just amazing, a crazy feeling. My Young Eagle pilot took me over Devil's Lake, which was really, really cool to see frozen. I've never been above it before. It was really, really cool.
How about you, Noah?
Well, my first flight was a long time ago, back in like when I was 8 years old or something like
Oh,
that.
that's so long ago.
Yeah, that's when I did my first Young Eagles flight, and that was really cool.
Did they let you fly the plane?
Yeah.
Were you hooked?
Yes, definitely.
So I hear you guys are like real close to having your private pilot's license.
Yep.
Have you soloed?
No,
Not
You haven't
yet.
soloed yet. So the solo is first, and then there's more training, then you get to be a pilot, right?
Yep.
So you're like how many hours away from that?
I think we're both quite a few, but I know I have to get my pilot's license before August because I leave for college, and I have to get it within the year, and he has a year.
Yeah, I have a year.
So you have a little bit of a buffer zone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has it been a hard journey? Has it been interesting? What's it like? I'm not ever, I don't think, going to be a pilot, so I won't be able to go through it. But what in a nutshell, what's pilot school like?
I mean, it's been kind of hard scheduling around school right now. That's
Yeah.
probably been the hardest
School
part.
and the weather. The weather, you have lessons, like I had a lesson scheduled for Thursday. Terrible day, and then Friday it's beautiful, but my instructor's busy, so you can't go up.
Yeah, I was just watching a show today on TV, Flying Wild Alaska. Don't know if you ever saw it, but they were landing in 30-mile-an-hour crosswinds in little Cessnas. It was like they were coming
They
in
do some
like
crazy
suck.
stuff up there.
Yeah, no, these guys know how to fly. So anyway, what are you guys doing here today? Do you have an active part in it? What's your role here today?
Just kind of getting to show kids around, let them know about the planes, let them know who we are, show some younger faces with pilots. A lot of pilots are older, and there aren't many girls pilots.
Yes, there's a big push in the EAA to get young ladies and women
Yep.
into aviation. I think that's really cool. In fact, we've got 2 girls that came today that are twins, and they're pretty excited. They came out last year, I think, but this year one of them's hoping that she gets to sit in the other seat and actually hold the stick for a minute because her sister got to last year. So she's hoping. So any little words, anything out there that you would like to tell the young kids that may see this, that are thinking about it after their first Young Eagles flight?
Go for it, but be smart. Don't, like, we have a scholarship, go apply for those scholarships, but remember that school should come first. But definitely don't be afraid to ask a pilot. A lot of pilots will take you up just for fun, and you can still be flying even if you're not in the pilot seat.
I agree with that, definitely. And I
So
think,
it's fun even when you're not in the pilot seat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm. I enjoy every time I get to
And do you actually learn something maybe when you're not in the pilot seat sometime?
I feel like you learn a lot. It's kind of like driver's ed where they make you sit in the back seat while someone else is driving. You
They
learn,
get yelled at and you get to
right,
laugh.
and you get to like listen to it and see how everything happens.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you out and around, and give the kids some encouragement, and let's inspire some new pilots.
Will do. Thank
thanks.
you.
I got to look at all the rich houses and the junkyard full of cars.
Did you get to fly?
Yeah.
Was it fun? Getting your flight time in, Jacob.
Yeah.
You got a lot of hours to log before you're flying.
Your teddy bear almost threw up.
Oh no.
Good job.
How'd you do, Mary? Was it fun?
Did you see us the whole flight? Oh, how did you do? Did you see us the whole flight? Oh. How'd you do?
With you and the pilot.
Yay, you
Oh,
get
sure.
a picture with us.
Let me grab my cap. Make sure he has enough space. Yeah. I'll do that. Well, Mary, congratulations.
All right. Get together, we'll get a picture.
Oh no. You should let Eric.
How was your first flight, Eric? Was it
It was
fun?
pretty cool.
How was the flight, Eric?
Are you still alive?
No,
I am too.
Okay.
How was it?
It was good.
You have fun?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a picture?
All right, the kids have their flights in. And Eric back there. Say hi, Eric.
Hello.
That was your first flight ever in a plane. What was it like?
It was really cool.
What was the coolest part?
Everything looked really tiny. Uh-huh.
Did you get scared?
When you're first taking off, it's kind of scary because it's just like I'm no longer on the ground anymore. This is weird.
How about the landing? I always like the landings.
The landing was sketchy.
Landing was sketchy?
I went. It was really funny. It was pretty cool.
Did you have fun, Jacob? I know you've done this a few times. You want to be a pilot, right?
Uh-huh.
How long do you think that'll happen?
I don't know. I can legally fly on my own at 16. Sure, Don.
So you got a couple years yet, right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
3.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how was today?
10.
How about you, Eric?
10.
I even got to ride along on a flight with Jacob and Derek. Dominic. I never get his name right. Dominic. And I'll give it 10.5. So anyway, the airport's way over there and we're going that way home. So I hope you had a good time. We got some fun footage and thank you for watching.